You may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because I'm pushed.
Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. I'm a brand designer, graphic designer. I love to help people establish their brand looks and different brand marks or graphic design elements, marketing elements, social media campaigns, whatever it is revolving around marketing and design. I love to help with it. And today we have a really exciting video. I'm going to be creating a series of brand mark options for a client of mine. She is actually a good friend as well. She has a photography business, and I actually did a mood board video all about how to create a mood board and just a behind the scenes look, I guess, into like her mood board creation for her photography business. So we have the mood board, and then I also have the strategy set with her by talking to her with my questionnaire and having her answer a series of questions so I could get into the headspace of what audience she has, the consumers that she wants to reach, what types of emotions she wants to evoke. And now we're here. So something to note with my brand design clients, I like to create 3 different options for them. Within those, I want to have between 4 to 6 brand marks. This is because I need my client to have a variety of brand marks to be able to use in different spaces. You need an icon, a word mark, you need primary logo, secondary logo, elements like that, and have those options, which is really great. I also create these in grayscale because I want these logos to be able to be used in other spaces if it needs to be in white, if it needs to be in black, if it needs to be some sort of other color. And I also just don't want the colors to speak too much to the brand marks. That's something that I will address after we've decided on the brand mark family, because the colors do really add a lot and that needs a whole separate study. I do want to mention that I'm so thankful that you're watching this video and clicked on it. If this is something new and you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching it, and please consider subscribing. I make all kinds of videos around brand design, graphic design, day in the life of a graphic designer, and any other tips and tricks I can give that way. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I've started off with jumping into Adobe Illustrator. I love creating in there for brand marks because it's a vector-based platform, and you want to be creating your brand marks in vector so then they can scale up or scale down, whether you're using them in whatever case your client wants them to be in. And then I also just start pulling different type choices. So I just like to make a list. I also should mention that I had my client fill out a questionnaire that just asked basically questions around what she wanted in her brand marks, like what exact name she wants, if she has a tagline, if she wants the established year, if she wants her location in there. So there's a variety of elements that I'm going to be introducing there. I've also gone ahead and just put her mood board into the Adobe Illustrator document, and I'm just going to even pull more type choices. So let's just look at type choices and see what we're finding.
Girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. You my salty crush. I'm doing something different. Your name's been on my tongue. My cup's been looking for.
One recommendation I have is if you are looking for more type options, you can of course look on Adobe Fonts, and they have a good amount of choices. They also will show you what pairs well. But if you want to look for something more unique, it's great to use other platforms, and I actually really recommend using Envato Elements. It's just a really great platform for finding different fonts, different type choices. This video is sponsored by them, and I am just really grateful. So you can use the link down below if you would like to look into them more. I'll also give a quick little view of what it looks like on their website and how I can use those throughout my elements also. So thank you so much, Envato Elements, for sponsoring this video. I am feeling really good about my type choices, and next I just want to start pulling different brand mark elements and start pulling different type areas that I'm liking. And so I do this by creating an additional artboard on my Adobe Illustrator. So I've started pulling just a couple type choices that I've liked so far into those areas, and then a couple brand marks that I've already created just through the pen tool with Adobe Illustrator. So I'm just gonna make some more adjustments to that and see where that will take us. I actually think now I'm gonna hop over to my iPad here. And so what's really great is I can do a screen sharing with my computer onto my iPad, and I can literally draw with the pen tool on Adobe Illustrator here, connecting to each other. And so that way I have more of a range to be able to actually draw. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just do some really rough sketches to see if they start to feel like those florals, those different elements that my client is really looking for in her brand marks. And we'll go from there.
Saltine and Gingerville, that shit will never fail. I keep it tucked on my body cause I don't feel well. Girl, tell me something else. Saltine and Gingerville, that shit will never fail. And you may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. Hold up, simmer. Comfort queen, my squeezing knight who opens up this package is too tight. Oh, whoa. And know you got it like that. Bring it on.
So I have some really rough sketches from that, and now all I need to do is export them as PNG files, or I could do PSD layered files and airdrop them onto my computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then bring them into Adobe Illustrator so then I can create outlines of them and expand them and create them into further vector ones. Actually, I don't need to do that. I do a mix of using Procreate and using Adobe Illustrator through my iPad. So for the Procreate aspects, I'll go ahead and do that. But for the Adobe Illustrator ones, it's already vectorized. So I don't need to do that, which is just really convenient.
Yeah, and then she got it like that. Sometimes desserts are best when last. Or your daddy gonna beat my ass. Yeah, baby. Oh, one shoe if I can get enough. Spill twice, never wipe it up. Pump the brakes and let these walls start. Sip fast if you're feeling enough. 10 spins to your own drum. You're salty with the sweetest cup. And you may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us.
Okay, next up, I just want to tweak a lot of things. Like I need to further work on how Ava Faye Photos with Minneapolis is working, how the different floral components are working. So I'm gonna play around with that, and I'll probably start to introduce some shapes to like ovals or circles, squares, just different line work that will really help with the element.
My love language is your time and attention.
Okay, so that one artboard is feeling like it's in a really good place, but I need to go back and play with my original setup, and so start working on another option and lay out how that's gonna work. I wanna play around with too if she had like AFP, having a monogram, that type of mark, and like abbreviations for Minneapolis, so like MPLS and things like that. So
To me, I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected, and I want you to show me. Can we get back on the same page tonight? Can we stay? And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you speak in my...
okay, that option is in a really good place, and that's more of like a leaf tree-like option. And so the next one, I want to focus on more of a floral component again. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the third and final option of brand mark families and play around with that to see what she thinks.
Don't need a translation when you spent your time with me. You're speaking my love language. My love language is your love and affection. Won't you give some of it to me? Yeah, I need you present instead of giving me presents. You're not getting off that easily.
Okay, so we're all done with those, and now I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit and lay them out into their respective brand mark families in a more beautiful put together PDF, because right now my Adobe Illustrator file is kind of a hot mess, and that's just kind of what happens when you're creating different logo marks and brand marks and playing around trying different things. So I'm gonna organize it up a little bit more and reveal the 3 different options to you.
Tonight we can stay. And why don't you talk to me? Let's start a conversation. When you spend your time with me, you're speaking my love language. Talk to me. We don't need a translation.
All right, and that's it. So I'm really happy with how these turned out. I hope you like them too. I am always happy to help answer questions if you have any, so please go ahead and drop a comment down below. Again, thank you so much to the sponsor of this video. You can check them out, link down below, to get all of their great services, and they do have so much more than just different fonts and type choices. They have photos on there, they have presentation templates, they have web design templates, they have different like inserts for Premiere or for After Effects and things like that. So they have so many different templates. There's just one monthly fee that you have each month, and then you have access to all these different things. They also have a great licensing on there, so you're able to put in the license and not have to worry about that for yourself or for your clients, and you have everything free to use. They also are constantly uploading new content onto their website, so you don't have to worry about using the exact same stuff as another competitor, which is really great. I would highly recommend them, and you can just click the link below again to check them out a little bit more. But that is all I have. Stay tuned. I will be revealing the color options as well. Then you can also follow me on Instagram, where I do a lot of the reveals on projects, so you can stay tuned there. But again, if you're interested in working with me, you can go ahead and drop an inquiry form on my website, and I'll reach out to you that way. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.